Hey everybody, Willis here to Design Diva, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can customize the Slade Beauty Acuity theme template. So I just kind of want to dive right on in, to be honest with you. So once you've purchased the premium template, and let me back up because I'm going to explain what makes these templates that I create premium versus the regular ones. The premium templates have a lot more custom design work in it, which means it contains other elements that are not available in Canva. So they were custom made outside of Canva using Adobe Illustrator and Photoshop. And then I imported them into the template so they can be used in Canva. So you can, manipulate it and edit the template to your brand and to your liking. So that's kind of what makes them premium. So let's just dive right on into this tutorial video so you can get your Acuity site up and running. So when you first get your purchase and you make your purchase, you're going to see a download. You're going to get a PDF download that kind of looks something like this. So let me minimize it a little bit for you so you can see it. Okay. So it's going to look something like this. Okay, you're going to have your link in there. As you can see, that's the link to the template, and this is the link to the matching icons that were created for this template. Okay, so what you would do is you would click this button here. It will open up a tab, and then you can use this template. Now when you click the use this template, it's going to make you sign into your Canva. Okay, if you do not have a Canva, you can create one. It's free. All right, so I am going to log into my free account here so we can kind of see what it looks like. Skip the tour. Okay, so when you first get your theme and you click the link and you log into Canva, as you can see, this is not the pro version. This is the free version. So as you can see, the boxes are highlighting. Everything in here can be changed, right? It can be manipulated. You can change this box color from that tan to a hot pink if you want, right? You can go backspace to take it back. Now here's what I recommend everyone do. I recommend that you make a copy of your template. You're always going to have it in there, okay? You're always going to have it in your account. So if we go home, as you can see, that template is down here. It says copy of, right? So that template is there. What I would do is go here and make another copy. So I got a copy that's don't touch. I got a copy of the copy just in case I mess up something. So I like to make a copy. You can or you don't have to, but that's just me. And you also still have the link. If you save your PDF download, you can always come back and get the most recent version. So we're going to work from the top down. Where it says Slade Beauty, your business name might be something else. You might say something like Beauty Queen or something. Now, you can put your cap locks on and make it all caps if you want, right? Instead of saying book your appointment, you could say welcome to my site. Of course, if you see something like this, that means they're grouped. Where it says ungroup, that's the reason why they're grouped, is so you can move them together. Okay, if we ungroup it, we're only going to move one thing. Okay, so that's kind of why I group certain things together. So you click that and you press shift and hold it down and it highlights both of them. Then you press group and it'll group them together so you don't mess anything up. But in here you will put your address. You can change it to 555 West 3rd Street in whatever city, ATL, and whatever zip code is in ATL, right? I know that's not right. So you put your address there, or you can delete it completely by clicking the trash can, right? You might not want an address there, but then of course you want to put it back, okay? So you will have that option. This picture right here, so say for example, you don't want this picture of this girl, you want your own picture. Well, you will go to the left and go to uploads, and you can upload a file, upload your own picture. It'll search your computer for your own picture, and then let's just say this is my picture right here, the hot girl in the jazzy yellow dress, and we want that one in there, right? So we can just drag and drop them. We can just drag and drop it. Now, say for example, that girl is far back, right? So like she's far back. With the picture selected, if you double click, you see you're inside the picture now. So you can just blow up the picture. Stretch it out, blow it up and make it bigger and move it around to where you want it inside the box. And then you click out, or you can click done or click outside of the box. And then now the picture is there. So now that can be your picture. You will put your business hours down here. Okay. So you can change this. And of course, this is grouped so that they can stay equal. But you can put your hours of operation. You scroll down and then you add your own text here. What we do. Explain what you do. Okay. You got some icons here. You can move them individually. Okay. And you put what you do. It's already been designed for you. Put your payment information. What's your late policy? Make it short, sweet, and simple. There's a 15-minute grace period. If you don't show, it's canceled. And then your rescheduling policy. What do they need to do to reschedule? What do you consider a cancellation and how do you handle those? You can put that information here. And then, of course, follow us. And here go your social medias. Now, again, this theme, this template, comes with 54 total icons that you can use. So you see how some of these are outlined and some of these are solid. Okay, I put these here for a reason. You can change them because there's some in the pack that's outlined, where the Snapchat is outlined, the Twitter is outlined, and that'll just go because it's TikTok and it's just already an outline. So you have the solid color Facebooks and the solid Snapchat if you want. There's also LinkedIn in there. So there's other social medias, YouTube's, all kind of stuff that's in there. So you can switch this out to be whatever you want it to be or take away the ones you want to take. You can even put your handle down here if you want. Okay, instead of just saying on your social media. This phone can be moved around. You can twist it. Okay, you can do pretty much whatever you want. That picture can be changed just like the rest of the pictures. Okay, and you can blow it up and move it around or use a whole different picture entirely. Blow it up, move it around. Okay, so this is how you can change it. Also, the reason why I love creating the banners is because you can move them around. So say, for instance, you want your policy next. You can just move this up. So now the top is there, your policy is there, and you can move it around. Or you can not include sections at all. You might just want 2 of them. You might just want the first page, the third page, or just the first page and the last page. So I like it when it's broken down into sections opposed to some templates being whole pages, because it's like I might not want to use that and I have all that empty space and I don't know what to do with it because I'm not a designer. So I don't know what to do with that extra space. And I like it when you can break it down like this. And this is what makes it premium. You see all these little bitty elements, guys. All these little bitty elements is what makes this theme more premium. Okay. The only thing you cannot really change is the color of the icons. Okay, they're an image, right? You can manipulate them just a tad bit by going into edit images and going into like photogenic, and you can change the picture to like these colors, but you really can't do much more to it but to do these things that are inside of Canva, right? You can chrome it out. You can do that, but you're limited to only what's here. Okay, just so you know, because those were made custom. So you kind of limited on what you can edit so far as the custom elements are concerned. Even these have been like custom made into it. Okay, so if you wanted to, you could make this little thing that's black, you can make it white, right? So if you really wanted to go in there, you could do that. Okay, so I gave you the option creating this. You can make that hot pink if you want. I mean, of course that wouldn't look right, but overall the template has been designed for you, right? It's been designed for you. So after you go in, and you can even change this, it could say follow me instead of follow us, right? So you can change pretty much everything on here. You can even change this color effect if you want. You make it pink, right? So like you have the option to change this around, but the design itself has already been created for you. And all you got to do is plug and play. Just put in your own words. It's already laid out. It already looks good. So say, for example, you made all your changes and now you're ready to put it into your Acuity. What do you do? Okay, you're going to go up to the share button now that you made all the changes, and you're going to go to download. You're going to make sure that stays PNG, okay, because that's suggested. If you click it, you can change it to JPEG if you want, but PNG is good because it has a lot of graphics. As you can see, the one with the crown, the SVG, that's, you have to have a pro plan, and we don't have a pro plan. Okay, but Canva do have it where you can try it 30 days free if you want, and I believe after that it's like $13 a month, $12.95 or something like that. So if you can afford Pro, definitely get Pro, because some templates out there has Pro elements that's in it, so it won't allow you to download those elements. It'll make your theme look crazy because it'll be a watermark in it and stuff. But this is created for a free account, so you can use a free account. You don't have to have the Pro version to use this template, because all custom elements are not Photoshop's, not Canva's elements. They're mine. So you're good. So what you would do is PNG, and then it says all 4 pages. Make sure your pages are in the order in which you want. Okay, let's move this back, because they're going to come out 1, 2, 3, 4, and you want them to be in order. Okay, so let's keep them in that order, and we're going to go download PNG. We're going to keep it that size, and as you can see, all of this is premium to change anything here. So then we're going to just download. Okay, while it's downloading, it's going to download into a zip file. Okay, it's going to download into a zip file. And here's what I like to do. Once it downloads, I like to open it up like so. And now it opened up it opened up all that, right? So it's going to be on my other screen. Now here's what it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's numbered. It's in order, right? So what we're going to do is go over to our Acuity. Now, if you go over to Home, you're going to click Customize Appearance. And now, as you can see, this is my dummy account. You're going to be in your appearance. You're going to scroll down, and then you got this scheduling instructions. You're going to put your cursor in there. You're going to insert your image. Now, we're going to drop in image number 1. There it goes. As you can see, the cursor is at the back of the image. We're going to press enter to bring the cursor down. Press enter again to make a space. Now we're going to drop number 2 where the cursor is, because you can also drop them right in. The cursor is in the front, so we need to move it to the back. We need to press enter a couple of times, and we're going to drop in number 3. It's in the front, so we're going to take it to the back. Press enter a few times. Now we're going to drop in the last image, which is number 4, because it's going to drop where the cursor is. Now, as you can see, here go our preview on this side, on the right. See those white spaces? We don't want those white spaces. We want it flushed. So here's how you do that. You click to make the cursor in front of the image, and you go back, right? And you put it in front of that image, go back. And then put it in front of this image and go back. And now it's all together. Okay, so you have it flowing all together, no white space in between. So then you're going to scroll down. You're going to make your button color. It's good to make your button color match your theme. Okay, so here's how you get that color, because it's going to ask for a hex color. How do you know what color it is? Well, you go back to your theme, and when you go back to your theme, you can click on anything like this and go up here, and then here go your colors, right? So as you can see, that color right here, and then you can see that color is switched. So what we can do is go to this color, and we hover over it, and it says DDAEA6. And as you can see, you put that in here, DDAEA6, and that's how I got that color. Then you press choose, and then you press save. So now it's saved. So now if we go for a live preview, this is what our customers will see. They will see basically our Acuity scheduling site to give them the instructions, follow me, and then they're able to pick their service, which as you can see here, I only have one little test service, and then they can pick their time, and then of course they can put in their information and they'll get their confirmation. If you have a paid version of Acuity, if this is your whole business where you take clients and customers, hopefully you have a paid version, right? Which will give you the ability to take payments right through your scheduler. So as your clients are making their appointment, there will be a place where they can make their deposits, right? All in one. So it's kind of like you have your website and you have your booking scheduler all on one page. So it's like they don't have to go from one to another. Especially if you're on a budget, this is a great way to have an all-in-one place. Like it looks like a website, it feels like a website. They can get the information and they can also book and pay you, right? Pay you the deposit and then pay you the rest when they get to the appointment. So that is how you upload the Slade Beauty template for your Acuity site. So I hope that was helpful, because that will get you there. Now let's talk about the icons. Okay, so when you open up, when you receive your download, when you do the 54 matching icons, okay, what's going to happen is, let me switch browsers real quick because I don't want to be really logged in. So let me do it this way. I'm going to copy the link. Of course, you would just click this button. Okay, but let me go into, because this is how it's going to look for you because I'm logged in. So if we click it, you're going to see all 54 icons. All right, it's going to give you the option to download them all. Go ahead and download them all. It's going to be in a zip file for you. These icons are 512 by 512 pixels, so they're large, right? They're a big size, and that's because different people might need different icons for different sizes, right? So I want it to be big, but I want them to be able to shrink them to make it small. So once your zip file downloads, you're going to upload, save it somewhere on your computer, upload your icons. So then you have all your icons. Okay, so I opened it up. Now what you would want to do is, let's go back over to our Canva. You can upload your icons. So you can like highlight, you can drop and drag and drop in there, right? So I kind of wanted to show you that you could do that. Okay, and you can also highlight multiple ones and just drag them in to your Canva, your free account. Okay, so now you have now you can put your icons in there, and they upload, and they'll save in there too, so you can use them, later if you don't want to use them right now. So say for instance, I'm not going to wait for all of it to download. You want an icon up here somewhere. You don't want it to just be that. You might want to add some scissors. Okay, You see how it popped up? The scissors popped up. But say, for example, you wanted the scissors in between that gap. You can minimize it and it'll still look good because I made them a nice size, right? And then you can also rotate it, right? So we might want to put it there and make a little icon at the top. You can do that. You might want to throw in some bundles at the top. You know, if you do bundles, you could throw this up there as your little icon if you wanted to. So, and then you can put them in the, if you copy and go down here and paste, it'll put it right in place for you. So like if that's what you want to do, you can do it. That's why you have these extra icons, and you have 54 of them, so you can use them in your design if you wanted to add a little flair. Now, as this is an image, if you put this image over it, it's going to try to put it in there. Don't do that. Here's a secret. Go to elements. If you wanted to put this scissor on top of this girl, as you can see, it doesn't go. You get a free square. Click off of it so you can move it. Put the square over the girl where you want it. Change the opacity, make it clear. But it's a square there, so it can sit on top without going into the picture. Okay, and we want to move this back because I want that up there. Yeah, I mean, even though this wouldn't make sense, but this is how you could do it if you come into a problem where you like, why isn't the picture staying on top? That's because you need something on top of it. You need something, you need a box, and then turn the box clear so nobody can see the box, and then just drag your thing on top of it, and then it'll stay on top of the image without trying to become the image, if that makes sense. I swear I'm gonna do more Canva tutorials, but this is how you can manipulate this theme, guys, and how you can download your icons. That is all included with this theme. All right, into the next video. Bye.